It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Baltimore. It's the Texans and the Ravens under the lights on Sunday night.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it should be a great one, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. At a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
On the quick, right?
Stroud off the play fake. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It was Jacob Phillips who was able to bring him down.
2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw is Jackson. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 56 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
And Diggs has it. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Now Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
All right.
Stroud will look to throw once more.
Another one caught by Collins. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 43.
All right.
It's Mixon on the counter. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. As they've got it as we resume action.
Now it's Jackson.
A check down here for Henry.
Able to push his way through. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Able to get away. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds. Able to get it down to the 25 there. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first.
Off the option, here's Henry. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Off the option, here's Henry. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the Texans' 16-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
13.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Finish shot. Sit on.
Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Tucker now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. And now out comes Houston. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Stroud. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Well, when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stroud over the middle. He gets it to Collins. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Stroud to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tank Dell from 3 yards out. And the Texans are on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Ravens going to get one more drive here in this 1st half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Play action. It's Jackson. And oh, he's going to be hit and driven into the turf.
Will Anderson
In there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
But first, let's look back to the NFC Championship game held earlier today. And it is the San Francisco 49ers who are heading back to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this AFC Championship game. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
Okay, Coach.
Adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing is Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Henry fighting through. Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
69 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So he had the nice run to get him down there, was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Stroud. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 43-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Stroud sets up the play action.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line.
Here we go.
This one left side caught by Collins.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll take this one down near the 15. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short.
Here we go.
On the bootleg, Stroud.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Tank Dell with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
And he will get into the end zone, and the two-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the two-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in a two-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Off the option, here's Henry.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Hey, Alpha, sit on.
Now it's Jackson.
Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Ravens on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Texans are right back in this football game.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession, gigantic.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Stroud looking to throw.
That's complete. It's Collins.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Stroud working out of the gun.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he is going to have a Texans first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Here we go, let's go. Nice.
And Stroud now to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Here's Stroud. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here goes Stroud again. That's caught again by Schultz. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Stroud to throw it. Caught left side. Here's Dell. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Tank Dell saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the result, a Houston touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down 22-21, a minute 14 to go. A field goal could send them to the Super Bowl as they come up here on 1st down. They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Throwing, Jackson steps away. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Texans, trailing by a touchdown. 57 seconds to go. They need a touchdown to keep their Super Bowl hopes alive as they come up on 1st down.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Finding Schultz. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Stroud. Escaping the pressure.
Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose.
And unfortunately, he's able to recover himself, but the clock's still rolling here. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Now Stroud. That is caught by Dell. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Here's Stroud. This goes out wide for Mixon.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Here comes second down. To throw with Stroud. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Stroud back to throw. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Ball at the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud looks to throw. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
The Ravens are champions of the AFC as we sign off and say goodnight, everybody.
The books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.